Hey guys, what's happening? What's happening, y'all? Whatever, I'm gonna keep this in. So welcome to Jacked episode 28. A little bit of chest and triceps today. This is a push workout where I have been sick for a week, so I'm coming back to my main push workout now. And my left shoulder's been a little bit acting up. But main thing I want to touch on, I'll get into the workout and how everything is right now, but main thing I want to touch on, because top of my mind, is momentum, right? And how quickly we can lose the momentum and recreate momentum in the other direction. So like, I got sick for a week, and then some days when, you know, like you're not getting things done, like workout wise, business wise, things like that, right away you start doubting some things because things are not happening because you're not doing things, you know what I'm saying? But at that same time, you know, things are happening in the background. Hope that makes sense. But understanding momentum is such a key factor because it's really empowering, because we're in control of the momentum, right? We can create momentum whenever we want to, right? We could be like, okay, yo, like steps, calories, training, I'll get momentum into my fitness journey again, whatever it is, right? Business wise, you'll send out emails, whatever it is, post content, momentum. And you got to do those things daily so they compound over time, right? But at the same time, if you go like one day, you're like, oh, you know what, man, like I don't feel like getting my steps in, maybe I'll make up for it tomorrow. You know, like I don't feel like practicing some posing stuff today because, you know, I'll practice it tomorrow because, like, you know, show is like in November, so it's a while out. You know what, I won't send out like 50 messages today. I'll only send out like 20 because, you know, my eyes are hurting, things like that. And then that starts to bleed in every single day, and we start compromising little things, and it just accumulates, and you get momentum in the other direction really quick, right? Because understand, whatever gains we have currently happened because of the work we did the prior 6 months, right? It's not really the work you just did like yesterday, it's the prior 6 months. So whatever you're doing today, it's gonna lead to the reward in the future, not really like tomorrow, you know what I'm saying? So keeping that top of mind, and anytime you want to compromise on certain things, yes, there'll be certain times, like last week I got sick, so I couldn't do certain things, and I kind of just listen to my body per se. But if you let those days like accumulate over time, it turns into weeks, it turns into months, and then we fucking just get stagnant for a long time, you know what I'm saying? So only reason I'm bringing this up is because I've had last 3 days, and last week I was sick, but this week, the first 3 days, Monday, Tuesday, today is Wednesday. Wednesday? Yeah, it's Wednesday. I've been still a little bit sluggish and sloppy with certain action items, right? So I've been a little slower, and I can see like myself in my head, like a little bit of doubt kicking in, things like that. And I know for a fact it's momentum based. So as I kickstart momentum again, which I will by just doing the things, even when I don't feel like them, it starts to compound again. And you're like, oh shit, yo, like I feel jacked again. It's pretty sick. Right? So just understanding that one concept can save us a lot of headache, right? And just like, because some of us we get like anxious, things like that. So knowing we're in control of momentum can go a long way. My bad, we're driving, so yeah, knowing we can control momentum can go a long way. And yeah, anyways, I'm gonna start rambling. Push day. We're gonna start off with basically finding movements that feel okay on the shoulder. So I'll see what feels good, and I'll kind of take you guys through it. Still mini cutting, right? Technically that week I got sick, it was a waste of a mini cut week or whatever. Weighed in this morning at 170 flat. So goal is to get to around 168-ish, right? So another week of cutting, probably this week and maybe the week after, we'll see. I'll probably hit like 169, I'm guessing, based on history. And calories around 2,400 average wise, and then 2,200, 2,100 on non-training. And then steps are almost 15K. So that's what I was talking about, like a couple days in a row. Like Monday I only had like 10,000 steps. Yesterday I had 15,000 steps. And I compromised on Monday because I was like, oh, I'm coming back off week being sick, whatever. But the faster I kick myself into gear and momentum, the faster things happen, right? Yeah, all that being said, sometimes we overjudge ourselves too. Like we can go in the direction, and this is where I kind of sometimes get into, where it's like I'm constantly judging myself. I'm like, oh man, I'm not doing enough, I'm not doing this, I'm not doing that. When you are doing things, right? And just understand things are happening. Sometimes they're invisible, stuff like that. So just remembering that too is important. But again, that's a bit more like things we can't control. Like that's more subjective. So I don't like thinking about that too much. I was like, yo, what can I control? What can I do? What can I create momentum with, right? But yeah, let's get it. Let's get a juicy pump, and let's get jacked. Bye-bye. So the first movement, low to high cable fly. This is something that's been bothering the shoulder a little bit on the extension portion, but been feeling better in a good amount of warm-ups. But we should be chilling. 2 sets, golden 15. Pretty much RP 9, RP 8. Leave 1-2 reps up in the tank and you're chilling. Okay? Okay. Inhale, sternum angle up. This one I want you to pause in the shoulder position, which is this right here. Alright, let the scaps move. Go for position. Left shoulder is a little bit funky, but it is what it is. So this one, sometimes what happens is, as we start doing the reps, the chest starts to go downwards. You're not getting the point of the movement anymore, right? The point is you get this strength in the starting position. So if you're just trying to pull weight on here and you start falling forward, you're not getting the muscle improvement you want. So yeah, 2 sets here. I got 9 reps. I might go a little lighter second set, and we're gonna see the cable press. Okay, let's get it. Movement is gonna be low to high, so a little bit more inclined, maybe chest press. Main thing here is the fact that the cable are converging, like it goes in and out. You can get a juicy chest contraction, so I want you to take advantage, obviously, of the stretch here, but also the squeeze. Okay, so slow this down, chest angle up, and now basically think about this as like a hybrid between dumbbell press and a cable fly. Okay, inhale. So much harder than it should have. It is what it is. Okay, so that was my second set. Supposed to get 10 to 15. I got like 8 to 9 there. Should have counted better. And the first set I did before that was a little bit heavier. For 6 reps, it's supposed to be 5 to 8. So shoulder's still a little funky, but solid set. Chest is juicy. Now we're gonna go deep dumbbell press. And yeah, one of the reasons why the dumbbell press is after a cable fly and a chest press is so I can't go heavy on it. Still it's gonna stimulate muscle growth, right? Without even going that heavy. That's the whole point. The main thing you're trying to do is stimulate gains, right? So if I stimulate gains by starting with it or doing it in the middle, same thing. And plus, if the shoulder kind of starts acting up, I have to go heavier and heavier, which I'm working on improving the shoulder, obviously. But in this case, it's like, okay, you modify a little bit, but you still get some chest hypertrophy, still chest gains, right? So yeah, you can play around with the exercise selection, and it can go a long way in terms of still getting juicy if you have certain limitations. Okay, let's move on. This is supposed to be 2 sets, 1 set, top set 5 to 8, or 6 to 8, and then 1 down set 12 to 15. So I'm gonna basically do another set if this set feels pretty decent. The left rear delt, shoulder, whatever. One of the things about pain in general, it is something that's a little bit more neurological, right? So going based on range of motion and how like a movement pattern looks like is sometimes a little bit smarter than, oh, it hurts, I'm gonna stop doing it. Again, if it's hurting, like, understand your warm-ups and, you know, work on the mobility, things like that. Like, take it as an engine light because you don't want it to get fucked up. But still, play around with it, see where the discomfort level is, and then gauge it based on that instead of just like skipping movements altogether. You know what I'm saying? So this one's going a little bit lighter and focusing a bit more on seeing how the shoulders feel instead of stimulating chest gains. I stimulated more chest gains on the cable press and the cable fly. And if this feels a little weird, I'll probably do a set of like a machine chest press just to get a good amount of chest stimulus. Alright, let's get into it. We're definitely not the best. Right on the kickoff, the left rear delt shoulder felt a little fried. So I'm gonna call it dumbbell press wise. I'll do a lighter set with like 50s and more reps, and then go to a machine press and then dips. Actually, dips in the machine press. Okay, let's get it. It's gonna be one top set till failure. The main thing here, I like the handles right underneath my shoulder level instead of too high. Okay, so inhale and then sit. Square. That felt a little bit on the shoulder. Chest feels a little juicy. But yeah, I'm gonna go do one set of dips, and then we'll move on to some shoulders and lateral raises. Lateral raises and triceps. Okay, let's get it. So 6 movements, and then on lateral raises, 2 sets, 10 to 15. 1 set drop set. This is the second set. Main thing here is think about creating a Y, and then leaning forward a little bit. Hip the shoulder, you see the lungs coming in. Inhale, chest up, and then create a Y. Don't ask me why. Stretch. There you go. There you go. So that was a push day, chest, shoulders, tries. I'm gonna do a little bit of physique update, posing update. So like I said at the start, 170 pounds right now, and let's see how we're looking. Oh, shit. Tank is a little tight. A little bit of fluff right here still, but it is what it is. So I'm gonna do a little posing routine for you guys. If whoever does watch still here, give me some feedback, see what you think. So basically, enter the stage, say something you go, what's good, and then do a little flex, push the hips forward, have this X frame, and have the waist facing this way, and the lat facing this. So like this. And then push the spine out. There you go. There you go. That's kind of like the posing routine. I still gotta work on keeping the face facing this way and getting the lats here. So I'm working on my rotation. But yeah, that's for the push day. I'll see you guys in the car. Probably gonna have chicken and rice. I'm gonna have chicken and rice after. And maybe some almond butter on the side for some fats. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Any feedback's appreciated. And I'm gonna be coming out with way more vlog style videos to see what's good and keep sharing the journey, right? Stay jacked. Also, if you haven't checked out the Trying to Get Jacked website, just create a new website, tryingtogetjacked.com. Check out everything, coaching, training, programs, podcasts, vlogs, everything, right? So check it out, share with people. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. Yeah guys, what's up? So pretty much said everything in the last clip, but workout's over. Feel jacked, feel juicy, pretty sweaty. Didn't get as many steps as I wanted to, sitting at 6,600, 6,700 right now. I wanted to get to like 8-9K because goal is 15K today, but I'll just walk around the house like a monkey, it's fine. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed that session. I know I bitched about or cried about my shoulder quite a bit, and again, sometimes you get annoyed by certain things, but the main thing is execution, even when like certain things don't feel right? Because sometimes like things are not gonna feel right all the time, and they're not sometimes, a lot of times things are gonna feel right. Circumstances are gonna be perfect. But the cool part is we can learn from it, like, okay, why is it not right? But at the same time still keep executing. That'll build momentum and that'll lead to compounding gains over time, right? So just because the situation isn't perfect right now, like you guys probably do this all the time or like hear this all the time, it's like, oh yo, I'll start my whole stuff when I get out of school, or like when I get a job, or like, you know, when I get less busy, when I don't have so many responsibilities. But yo, like, understanding, if you think you're busy now, you're only gonna get busier, right? So understanding that one concept can go a long way, because you'll be like, oh shit, I gotta start now. I can't just keep delaying this process, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed that push day. Hope you got juicy, and stay jacked, stay smiling. Bye bye.